Most people think mountains decide a race, but a perfectly flat road and a crosswind can destroy a rider in 30 seconds. If you ride a bike, you already know the feeling. Tucking behind a friend's wheel feels effortless, but drift half a bike width out into the wind, suddenly it feels like wet cement. Drafting saves pros a massive amount of energy. In a direct headwind, riders hide straight behind the wheel in front of them. It is calm, predictable, and easy to watch. But part of the fun of spectating is watching what happens when a crosswind hits. The shelter isn't straight back anymore. The protected air shifts diagonally to the side. This creates what we call an echelon. Instead of a straight line, riders stack diagonally across the road, overlapping wheels just to stay out of the wind. It looks beautiful, but it is pure panic. Here is the part most people miss when watching on TV. The road is only so wide. Eventually, that beautiful diagonal line of riders reaches the edge of the pavement. Once the protected line hits the grass, the next rider has nowhere to hide. They are instantly exposed to full wind. The road literally runs out of shelter. This is where the race splits. If you aren't in that front diagonal group, you're eating the wind. A gap opens, and in a crosswind, it's almost impossible to close. The group shatters. This is why flat stages can be completely terrifying. The strongest climber might feel fine, but if they are poorly positioned when the wind hits, they lose everything in seconds. Once you know this, watching the race completely changes. You stop just waiting for the mountains, and you start looking for cycling's invisible terrain, the wind. How do you spot it before the commentators do? Watch for exposed fields or bridges. Look at the flags. If whole teams suddenly sprint to the front, they know an echelon is coming. The bunch stretches, then snaps. We saw this famously on stage 13 of the 2013 Tour de France, and recently on the exposed Great Belt Bridge in 2022. Perfectly flat roads turning into absolute chaos. If you want to see how brilliant and brutal this is, check out the highlights from these stages. Once you understand the wind, you will never look at a flat road the same way again. Look for the wind and enjoy the chaos.